Welcome to an intriguing high-pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. Welcome to Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium, the home field of the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First play looking to throw it. Aggressive call on the opening play. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hokies.
They waste no time in getting the ball to their fleet-footed target. He delivers with a long score to open this game. That is just playing to your strengths and feeding your stars.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Washington State Cougars will take over 1st and 10.
Back in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to the air on the first play. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try the left side with a toss. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass here on the second down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Washington State. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Will not be brought down. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Grab by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The Hokies are looking to keep this drive going.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Looking to throw again. Makes a quick grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They connect for 6.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Washington State's offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Now here's the toss play. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To dart to the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Washington State now operating in the red zone. So the offense calls a timeout. That's their first of the half. First down and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll try a pass here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try to convert with the sweep. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Washington State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here
it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot her away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Great move there. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up, as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, Hokies. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Washington State offense back out on the field now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete again. 4th down down coming up.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Hokies churn out another 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day,
and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Going again on 2nd and 10. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. This time a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this 1st half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He keeps it on a design run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hokies!
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Cowboys will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense walks through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Just a pre-snap movement, back in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. He fires downfield. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down. working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it to the right side. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. They actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Takes a deep shot down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The back's got it on the pitch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Virginia Tech.
The Hokies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter.
Washington State, 13.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the back now goes in motion. He's looking to throw. A 4th down completion to the running back. Touchdown, Hokies. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Virginia Tech, 49. Washington State, 13.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Washington State's offense back on the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. To get after them with a lot of bodies, they're able to come up with that sack.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
First down here for this offense. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run. Grinding away on the ground.
Jr. able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And it's a bunch formation. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Hokies will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking right, this one caught. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, Washington State, 13.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Fox. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass is caught. Looks like Washington State will have the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
The pass rush closing in. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll toss it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. They need first down and goal. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington State.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And he'll set up to throw. And he makes the grab for the 2-point try, but there's a penalty marker down. This is going to be a crucial call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Receiver grabs it.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility. And on.
He's in the clear at the 30 now. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
At the 16-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Build that momentum, offense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. Touchdown, Hokies. They finish off the scoring drive.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
63, Washington State, 20.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And off with a single back formation. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.